Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, guys, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett. And I hope everyone is doing exceptionally well on this Turn It Around Tuesday. Absolutely. Get up wherever you're at. Turn around real quick. Turn around. Reverse that jump. Send it back to senders. Shake it off of you. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying, guys? Do not dwell in that negative energy. And I know it's not always that easy, but you're going to have to learn that shake it off. All right, guys. Look, I'm just going to jump right into this because I don't want to make this too long. I'm a busy guy with a lot of things to do. So let me just jump right into this. Hey, if it's your first time coming across my page, my name is Trickett. This is Wake Up with Trickett, where we think outside the box. Am I asking you to give up your religious practices or whatever practices or services you may have? Absolutely not. But I'm asking you not to stay stuck in a box. I only believe this way. I only think this way. I only do things this way. And so when you come with something else, they're just already closed mind. You know, their mind is already closed to it. Nope, I only, they're programmed. Don't do that to yourself. I mean, you may be breathing, but you are 100% not alive. To say it in a nice way, you're not. You're like the movie The Walking Dead, bro. You're functioning, but that's about all you're doing is functioning. Come on, we're going to think outside the box. So where we don't have any ceiling caps, we don't have anything that says we can only go so far and stop here. Absolutely not. On Wake Up with Trickett, guys, we soar. There is no cap. Sky's the limit. We live limitless here on Wake Up with Trickett. All right? Limitless. So don't tell me about what you can't, what you won't, what's too hard, and all that other stuff, because that's limited. That's matrix type thinking. We don't do that junk. We're limited. We're limited. We're limitless. Excuse me. We are limitless, guys, and we're going to live it, breathe it, talk it, and keep it pushing. So let's keep it pushing. Hey, guys, glad to have you. Hope everybody stays for a long time and not a short time. And I just want to jump right into this. I want to thank my A1s from day ones because they've been there from video number 1 and still with me. So thank you. I'd like to thank my new subscribers. Join the team, join the family, because you can never lose on Wake Up with Trickett. I am so spiritually gifted. It is ridiculous. I am so spiritually gifted that it scares people to be in my presence. And I haven't even done nothing. But when people know they can't lie to you, when people know they can't get one over on you, cloak their energy and do all that other weird stuff, it just doesn't work. When they know they can't use black magic and you are a master of energy and they're trying to use energy against energy, all you do is make me stronger. It's just crazy. So let's get into it, guys. You're in good hands. That's all I'm trying to say. You're in good hands with Trickett. So, I just want to jump on here real quick, guys, and talk to you guys about waiting. Now, there's two sides of waiting. You can wait and wait for something with patience, and when it comes, you can be so grateful and so happy that you received it, as you should. And then there is another person that can wait and wait and wait and wait. And then on top of the waiting, they were told to wait and wait and wait. And on top of that waiting, they were told to still wait and wait and wait. And then finally, when the universe, when God, when your ancestors felt that it was time for you to have it, and then they released it. And I know that can feel to a lot of us like I'm waiting on people that are not going through what I'm going through. It's like you not eating and someone else is always having dinner, lunch, breakfast, everything. And they're saying, well, when I get hungry, and then I'm going to feed you. And you're like, dude, but you are always eating. You're never going to be hungry. And that's why a lot of us feel that the wait has been so long for whatever it may be, that job, the love, the commitment, the new home, the new career, the whatever it is that you may be looking for or waiting on. And it just seems like it is taking forever. And then you see a lot of karmics around you, you know they ain't living right. But this is just part of the game, how the universe plays. This is just a game that I just believe personally that it just is played out. But you'll see the karmics be allowed to do this, allowed to do this, allowed to grow, allowed to this, allowed. And it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. That's never going to stop. You know, whether they serve their ancestors or not, whether they believe in God and serve God, one is believing and they're serving or not, it's not going to matter. They're still going to be given what a lot of people like to call free will. But like I always say, the higher you go, the closer you are to God, you have no free will. So all these people that are talking about free will, that are religious, readers, spiritual community, they have not went that high up. So let me say that again. You are not that high up. If we got to lay skill sets on the table, my skills are far superior than yours. And that's not to throw no shade. It's just I'm a type of person that I talk what I believe. I don't have a problem saying, well, hey, let's do a live video and put something out there, and you throw your name and skill set out there, and I'll throw my name and skill set out there, and let's see who can make this thing happen. You don't see people that bold to do that or to even speak like that. So that lets you already know where they're at. So all these people, you have free will. We all have free will. No, we don't. At your level, you do. Let me give you guys a quick reminder. Jonah in the Bible, God told Jonah to go to, I think it was Nineveh, I think it's pronounced Nineveh, to preach. And he was like, forget that. Bunch of karmics. I don't want to go talk to them evil group of people. So he got on a boat to go somewhere else. God had the people on the boat throw him over outside of the boat into the ocean, where the story says a big whale swallowed him up for 3 days. And then when the whale spit him out, he was still in Nineveh where he was supposed to be. So where was his free will? Is it free will that if you try to do the same thing someone else does, but every time you do it, you get stopped, you get blocked instantly? It ain't free will. It just isn't. You don't even get to taste it, feel it, touch it. You don't even know what it's like, because the minute you do it, you get stopped. So it's not free will. So no, guys. Another thing is, yes, you can wait for something so long. That's what I was getting to in the initial point of this story. You can wait for something so long that I believe that when it comes to you, you are no longer happy. When that person calls, when that job pops up, when that home becomes available, when that car dealership finally calls and says yes, and you've been waiting forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, you can get to a point where you don't even want it no more. You took too long. I truly believe a person or a situation can take too long, even if it is God's divine timing. You know, that's God's timing, not yours. God is not suffering when you suffer. I keep telling you folks this. When you cry, he ain't crying. If you break your leg, he didn't break his leg. When you're suffering, God is not suffering. He is not experiencing your downfalls. He's observing it. It's like somebody that's created something like a dollhouse, and we're all dolls. And you can make the dolls react and act to anything you want. You can tell the doll that you got free will, but the whole time you're controlling the doll, and you know it don't have free will, because whenever you don't want it to do what you don't want it to do, it will not do it. Period. People need to stop that free will junk. But I guess they can't when that's the level they're at. That's all they see. That's all they know. So that is their reality. So let me take that back. Live in that reality. I'm just way past that. So you can wait for something that takes so long that when you get it, it doesn't have the same effect. You might be grateful. Oh, thank you, God. Finally showed up. Or thank you, person, you finally gave that apology. Or thank you, person, you finally made the phone call. Or thank you, job, you finally called back. Or whatever the case may be, right? But at that point, they let so much time go by that you've lost all fire. You've just lost the zeal, the joy, the happiness. So now when you get it, you're just grateful. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. That's it. There's no more to it because too much time has went by. And I truly believe that you can wait so long for something to where it doesn't have that effect that it was going to have if it would have showed up 7 months ago, a year ago, I don't know, 5 months ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever. However long you felt it was so long that it just drained you and sucked all the joy out. You know, you were like, I can't wait when this happens. I can't wait till this person comes by. I can't wait till I get the phone call. I can't wait till I get the job, go on that vacation, whatever it could be, right? You know, this person did me wrong. You know, they came right away, gave me an apology. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it could be. You know, that job called me after a couple of weeks and they said I got it. But when it's 6 months, a year, 2, 3 years, and then the phone call wants to come in on whatever it may be, you're like, man, bye. Take that crap somewhere else. I'm done. I don't want this. And if you're not in that energy, you're like, you know what? I'll take it, whatever. I'll accept if it's an apology. Okay, yeah, I receive your apology. Now get out of my face. You took that type of time, like, who are you? Man, bye. You must not know my value or the collector's value. Man, get out. Peace. So, and that could be for whatever. Oh man, now I'm going to call you for, you can have this opening just came available. Man, I've been waiting for 7 months, 8 months, a year and a half, and you're barely calling me now. Like I said, you may be like, forget it, or you just may be in an energy where you're like, yeah, okay. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I'll let you know. Now you're going to let them know. Now they got to wait because you're like, look, bro, it's just too much time went by. And so I believe that you can wait for something. I'm going to wrap it up here. I just believe that you can wait for something that can take so long that you either no longer desire it or you're just grateful, but your energy is at an all-time low. You know what? You won $1 million. You're like, but I suffered for 13 years, 15 years. You start to look at it like you owe me more than that. What's $1 million nowadays? That's no money. 15 years of my life, 10 years of my life, 7 years of my life. Nah, no. You got to come correct. And I just believe a lot of us are going through this. I believe a lot of us have experienced this. And a lot of us are probably dealing with this in the current right now, to where we are still waiting for the courts to tell you what they need to tell you. You already know. You already know the players in the game. You already know who done you wrong, but you're just waiting on the physical proof so you can take action, so you can file lawsuits, so you can throw their all throw. You know they're already going to jail. They're already dying. They're already sick. They're already losing their jobs. They're already getting arrested. And I told you guys, the karmics are going to lose. Everything I predicted is coming to pass. That's why my price is going to go up when I go back to doing more spiritual work. Is because when I speak something, it's so on point that it is what it is. I know my value. I'm not asking anybody that they have to take my services, but if you come to me, you're going to get accurate information, and that's just period, point blank. So hey guys, my name is Trickett. I just wanted to just reach out, tap on a couple of things here. And yes, something can take so long that you no longer have the joy for it. You no longer desire it, or you're just grateful, but your energy is at an all-time zero because it just took too long. Can that happen? Absolutely. But what I'm telling you, it's Turn It Around Tuesday. Do whatever you have to do to just turn it around. Pick your energy up, whether you're by yourself, whether you have one person or a group of people supporting you. Turn your energy around. And with that being said, never have bitterness in your heart, always have love, and keep it pushing. Peace.